Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to, episode 13 of my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play. So I haven't really done a whole lot in the world since we saw you last. The only thing I really remember doing is building some big supports, and I also built a really cool kind of like elevator to get down. So I was riding in my minecart and I was looking at this base, and it was quite literally just a giant like cobblestone box, and it looked so bad. Hey! Oh, we got a whole squad. Okay. All right. Let's chill for a second. Okay, they could just open the doors. That's wonderful. That makes sense. They just, I guess, they can open doors. But yeah, I built these supports here. It's really not a lot to look at. It's just some supports so that this thing didn't look so plain. And then the supports are hollow, so I put a ladder in one, and now we have a little entrance. So I apologize the video like this weekend wasn't super long. This one might not be super long either. We're getting ready for RainyDay's Season 5 Skyblock launch. And again, that is on Saturday. So yeah, very, very busy with that. But hardcore isn't going anywhere. I promise. Even if it stops for like a week, it's not going anywhere. But I do have to focus on the thing that allows me to live, right? So there will be a lot of Skyblock videos coming after Saturday, which is the day that it launches, but there'll also be an episode on Saturday of Skyblock. So for those of you that don't like that, I'm sorry, but it puts bread on the table. I got to do it. Okay, so I'm thinking, like, for these windows, like this one right here, I guess we'll still build a window here just so that it's kind of, I put this reminder here because I really wanted to build a window. I want them to be like fairly large so that this thing feels like nice and airy and open. I think I'm going to actually leave this like right here. And I'll build one on camera and then we'll copy the design of the other sides. It's really not going to be anything super fancy. Okay. Yep. You can... I messed up. Please. Okay. Let me get back. Another one. Come on, man. Okay, this time I'll actually sprint jump. Oh, he hit me back. Please. Okay. Thank God the pigmen aren't mad at me still. I did hit a pigman. And I feel kind of bad, but also, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm probably just going to do copper grates. I was thinking maybe I'll surround it with some copper or something. But honestly, there's too much copper. It would look weird if I did that. So I'll copy this exact design to the other walls. And then I'll feel like the Nether hub is just in a lot better of a spot. I just wanted some windows. You can't even really see out of them, but it just feels, I don't know, more complete. Also, we'll make this even too. We're not gonna have an oblong window, off-center window. Sure, there we go. It's like it never existed. It's so much better. It really is better. I don't have to worry about that now. Do we want the window to be a little bit longer? It still isn't even, though, is it? Yeah, this is 4 on that side. Oh, because this isn't in the middle. Okay, well, we'll do 4, and then we'll have 4 on this side, too. So we're going to bring it over one more. It's okay that it's not like this isn't centered on it. That's why I was thinking it was differently shaped. Oh my gosh, dude. So bad. But yeah, this happens about like 4 times a year. We'll launch like a season. And for those of you who've been around on my channel for a long time, I would help. It would help if you guys would try out the server, but you completely don't have to. You could just keep watching just the hardcore videos. But how? Did you climb up the ladder? I have a feeling, like a sneaking suspicion, that they are climbing all the way up this ladder. But he wouldn't have closed the door behind him. What I was trying to say is it really helps when you guys play on the server. So I would really be very appreciative if you come and try it out. You can play it on Java or Bedrock, so you don't have to have like a computer to play it or anything. Okay, so I'm going to copy this window design, and then I will be right back. So 4 blocks on each side. Maybe not for this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, honestly, like, the view is beautiful. I just wish I could, like, see out of the window. I guess we could use, like, tinted glass windows, but even then, like, it would be, like, from this angle, you'd be you'd be staring up at, like, the, you know, roof. So you really wouldn't see a whole lot except a little bit of soul sand, but it's something. And again, I think it just adds to the design a little bit. We're not going to be building any in this episode. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of adventuring because I feel like I've been doing so much building. And while I do love building in Minecraft, you can only do so much, at least for now. I really want to go exploring. We really need more beehives. I'd like to actually be able to build things out of copper and not worry about them, you know, oxidizing and looking really bad. I don't mind if they're like a few stages of oxidation, but if they turn all the way like green, that's not good. I'm also really hoping, because what I was trying to say is that people are pretty used to on my channel having to like watch the Let's Play of Skyblock for like a week with no hardcore. But when I come back, potentially the copper update will be out and we'll be able to have like copper golems and all sorts of stuff. So that's really exciting. That's what I was trying to get out, but for some reason I was so focused on other things I couldn't say it. But yes, they're doing like the Minecraft Live on the same day we're launching, so on the 27th. And I'm fairly certain they're going to announce like at least the release date for the Copper Age. Is that what they're calling it? The Copper Update? I really don't know. Hopefully that's then. If it's not the end of the world, but hopefully we'll come back and we'll be able to do something with that, which would be super fun. Okay, so I don't really think I need a whole lot. I do have bundles, but I don't for the life of me remember they're in the Nether. Maybe I should clean the inventory out of the Nether a little bit, because it's kind of disgusting. But all that to say, if you guys see anyone in the comments like freaking out, like where's the series? Like where's the series going? Just let them know that I'll be back. But I gotta focus on the server for a little bit for sure. I do YouTube, but I think above YouTube I own a server, and it has to be that way for now. I don't see my bundle in here. Honestly, I'm just going to take everything back. This is going to take a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do now. So yeah, I did not find the bundle. Quite literally have no idea where that went, but we do have a little bit extra jungle logs, some barrels, minecarts, just stuff that we might need in here. I know we have a lot of minecarts in there, but to be honest with you, at some point we'll probably want them and we'll probably need them. I still don't know how this happened. I guess it's just a spawn that can happen, but this is the last load of stuff, and then we will finally be able to go adventure. I will remember to keep my Silk Touch pickaxe with me so that we can get mini beehives, because we only have like 4 or something, and I believe you shear them, and then you get the honeycomb. But, I mean, how many do you need to sustain this? And does fortune work on, like, if you get fortune on a book, and then you put it on shears, does that somehow increase, like, the chances that you get more honeycomb? I have no idea. That's one thing I literally have no clue about. I have quite literally, I don't think, ever sheared a beehive. I have, however, used a bottle on them to get a bottle of honey. Maybe for a potion? I really don't even know what you use bottles of honey for. Who knows, dude? They have so many things in the game now, I can't keep track of them. I am a true Minecraft boomer at this point. Okay. Just put up the gold nuggets. I already threw away some gold nuggets. I know I'm bad. I don't need them, dude. I really don't need them. I have so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay, what is the last thing? I'm throwing those away. Yeah, no clue where the bundle went. I think maybe when I was building something, I put it up somewhere, but I don't know what chest. I've been pretty good about, like, keeping chests somewhat organized. Do we not have a stack of logs? Okay, yeah, that would be better. Other than that, I can get everything else while I adventure, but I'm kind of curious, where did that go? Right? Like, did I put it... Ooh, one thing I do want to do that I keep forgetting about is I want to put some iron, so, like, for shears, or just grab all the shears. How many do we have in here? Okay, so we've made quite a few extra shears. Well, I'm glad that I looked in there for them. Why is there an item frame in there? No clue, but I have been putting them in there. And just like a double chest, just to put in that room. I'll put a bookshelf in there, too. Maybe that'll look good. And then probably just some iron, because what the heck are we using iron for anyways? If there's a crafting table in the octagon bee farm, we'll see, but if not, I can craft one. I want to get this path built too, but no more building. I want to do some adventuring. Okay, so is it in here? Okay, it's not. We already had chests in here, but we can put... I don't know, actually. Maybe put the bookshelf right there, put another chest here, and another chest right here. That'll be fine. So do you just shear them? Okay, we got 3. Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that. That's right. You have to put a campfire below them, don't you? But that would look bad, wouldn't it? So I think the move is just to go in here and just, like, just do it real quick. Get all the... Could you die from bees? I mean, you probably can. Okay, so I guess we need some... See, but that's only 9 honeycomb, unless there's... Is there more in there? Are they still angry? Oh, their eyes are red. I assume they're pretty angry. How do we unanger the bees? I think we just need to wait. But yeah, that's just 9 honeycombs. See, that's not enough, and that's 4. So if we could get maybe like 20, would be okay. Oh, a bee just died. Wait, what? Did you see that? I heard a bee death noise and I saw particles. How did a bee die? That bee just died too. Oh, because they stung me. Okay. Well, it looks like you have to use campfires on them. Whoops. Oh no, dude. I just committed the worst crime in the world. The bees are so cute. They didn't do anything wrong. I didn't know that they need to be, like, calmed down with the smoke or they'd just die, but I guess it makes sense. They die after they use their stinger. I guess I wasn't thinking about that in Minecraft, if I'm honest. Okay, so we'll make some campfires here. Do you have to make them out of charcoal? I don't remember, dude. No, you don't. Okay. That is 21 campfires. That probably is not enough. Can we not make any more? Oh, wow. That's all the wood we have. We're finally going through all the wood. 35. If we get more than 35 beehives, I think... can I still make more? I make 1 more. Okay. So now we have 7 logs to keep with us, which... now this stack of jungle planks is looking a little bit better. That's definitely looking a little bit better. We'll carry that with us. Let's go put these bad boys down. Oh, I feel so bad. Why did I do that? I honestly just had forgotten that happened. I don't know if I'd ever experienced that. I think in my 100 episode Let's Play World, I did have a bee farm, but that's been like 5 years. Like, I don't know, maybe 4 years. Okay, surely they're not mad anymore, right? You guys forgive and forget easily. Okay, there's 3 more. So there's somewhat... Okay, there's some more. Can I just put the campfire, like, right there? Oh, I like the cricket noises. Okay, let's sleep. I don't know if that's how I really want to do it, because that looks pretty bad. I wish there was a way, like, can I put, like, a trap door above the campfires, maybe, and then do that, like, in a different way? I don't know. And I need bone meal in here, because I need to be able to breed them, so let me go grab some bone meal. I actually kind of want to check something, because I haven't been in my spawner in a while, as evident by the fact that I don't have... Do I not have any extra crafting... I know I have extra crafting tables somewhere. Okay, I was going to say, I'm going to put 2 of them down here. We're going to put 1 right here, because it fits. That's the AFK chamber. And I'm going to put 1 down in here. That way I can craft the bone into bone blocks. Because I'm pretty sure I have, yeah. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have a little bit in here. Okay, not nearly as much as I thought, but still quite a bit. We'll just make this into some bone blocks. Okay. That should be enough bone meal. Probably. It's also kind of an ugly spot for a crafting table. Let's put it in the corner. Always where a crafting table goes. In the corner. So we'll get to that wall eventually, I promise. I really do want to build it. I just have not had the time. But once things slow down with the season... for people who've been here for a while, you'll start to see like the episodes come back more regularly. I'll still make like 1 a week at minimum, so you guys won't totally be cut off, but yeah, you'll have to wait a little bit. You can do this, yeah, so we can get flowers to breed them with like this, which I don't know why you can't do that on the other flowers. Who knows? But would you guys like some? I think we need some more bees, to be honest with you. To be honest. We do need more bees, especially after what I just did. I feel so bad. Okay, and then we'll grow them with that right there. Perfect. Okay, so we need to pick our direction to go. We've gone pretty far in that direction. We haven't really gone that far in that direction. I kind of want to go this way. I don't know. Let's just see where the world takes us. Let's put up these shears too. Okay. And the iron. Right? Everything is good now. Okay, so my bundle wasn't in there. Did I put it up here? Because when I was building this, I think I remember putting a bunch of stuff in a chest. So chances are it's over here. I don't know. If it's not here, then I really am lost as to where it went. I hope it is. I haven't been up here since I built it, but this thing is really pretty. I had to change the thumbnail for this episode. I think people thought it was a Skyblock video and they didn't click on it. That's why the thumbnail had changed. No, I actually was smart and I just kept, okay. So where'd that bundle go? Because I had that bundle with like some stuff. It's not that I'm missing the stuff that's in it. It's more so that I was building and I put down a chest, which I shouldn't have done. And then I lost whatever was in it. Did I like put a chest over here when I was working? No. This is like the case of the missing loot. I need to put dirt there, but it's not super important right now. But if you guys have any ideas of like where to check, let me know. I've been pretty good about not putting just random chests down in random spots. It may actually... Oh, I know where it is. It's in my second outpost. Or in my outpost. In the coal area. The iron coal area. So that's definitely where it was. So we did eventually, like, or originally, whenever we had spawned in this world, we went kind of over there. Is where we were going to live. Really, it was in the desert, but I was like walking over there, I guess, just to see how big the jungle was. So we didn't actually end up going that far in this direction. So again, one of the main objectives here is getting beehives, but I'll also just do some exploring. And if we happen to find a cool area, I don't mind making another little outpost out here, dude. I really don't. And as for amount of bees, not too concerned. We can breed them, so it's pretty easy anyways. I thought, you know, like you had to have the bees, but there's already so many in there. And you can craft beehives, I recognize, okay? But that feels like cheating. I want it to be something I have to earn on my own. I really wouldn't mind getting a horse to do this adventure, though. I really wouldn't mind a horse to do this adventure. We should go get a saddle. We should get our first horse and actually name our horse, but then we got to build an area. We can't just have a horse without an area for said horse. See, it looks pretty cool. It looks like there's a temple built in there. I know it's not like the craziest build, but I'm not the craziest builder. I build to what makes me happy. And I think this is a nice little, I don't know. I like this whole area. It's really cool. Let's run back to the house. I'm going to grab a saddle real quick and a name tag. Okay. And luckily we can get into our house. Oh, this thing is still running. Does it still have bone meal in here? It still has. I'm just gonna let it run then. Is it full? No, that hopper's still accepting stuff, so we'll just let it run. I guess we haven't really been there. We've been in the Nether, or we've been at our outpost, so I guess that makes sense that it's still going. Okay, so horse armor. I guess the best that we have is iron, which is fine. Not that big of a deal, but we only have one name tag, so maybe that's something we need to work towards getting today as well. So like I said, we were gonna do kind of like planetary names. I think that's kind of cool. So the first one is going to be Sol, which is I think that's like a word for sun in some language I can't really remember. But this is our first horse. We need a saddle. Almost forgot the saddle. Bruh. We don't have a saddle. You can craft saddles now, right? That's like a recipe. Yes. Oh, thank God. I was about to be so disappointed. We have 3 leather, right? If we don't, we can get it in like 2 seconds. Okay, we have 3 leather. How do we not have 1 saddle? Did they remove it from the loot table or something in the dungeons? Because we found like 5 dungeons. Unless I've just, you know, gotten one and left it somewhere else. Totally possible. Okay. Now we have everything we need for our first horse. Okay, let's run back over there and let's select a horse. Whichever one feels right is the one we will pick. So I don't know much about like horse stats and stuff, but I do know that I feel so bad about this bee. Can I put if I put it down though, it's just gonna look away. I think it's brown horses and the brown spotted horses are technically the fastest, but I'm not 100% sure. But that looks like a brown spotted horse, and that one kind of catches my eye, and it looks like it has little like suns on it. Okay, you are Sol. I'm gonna give you a saddle. Okay, I'm gonna give you horse armor. Okay, I gotta break the horse first. Here we go. Nope, that one didn't work. Is this one gonna work? Nope, you don't like me still? Come on, buddy. Come on, Sol. Yeah, we got him. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, let's put a saddle on you and some armor on you. Oh, yeah. We got our first horse in the world. Look at this, dude. Looking good, Sol. Looking good. Okay. Are you fast? Oh, yeah. I think so, right? I mean, it's definitely faster than me sprinting. Okay, take a bite. Take a bite. We're gonna take a little stop. I'll get you. You want some carrots? I feel like a horse would like some carrots, right? Will you? Okay, you don't want any carrots. I'm playing them back. I am, however, going to grab a little bit of wheat just in case we need to make some more emergency food. Always a good little pit stop to make. It's like stopping at the gas station, but, well, in real life, it'd be like stopping at the gas station if you were riding a horse because, you know, they would eat the hay, but they can't do that in this game. They just, I think they can eat, like, apples. I know you can give them sugar, and there's, like, a few other things. I honestly can't remember everything, but, yeah, this is pretty fast. How's the jump height? Oh, that's pretty good, right? It seems good. I don't know. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about horses, but I do know that we're running into our first little debacle here. Okay, this might be a... Yay! Okay, we're good. I'm okay with riding horses. Okay, I mean, like, you know, I rode a few horses in my day in Minecraft. Like in the last season, we were doing that quite a bit. So I learned to time the jumps better than I had ever before because I had never used a horse for travel, and I never really realized like how amazing it can be. Like they're actually pretty quick. So we need to build a little bit of a land bridge for Soul here because otherwise there's no way he could cross the water. It's just no way. So we're gonna get a little bit of wood. I don't really care the type. Jungle wood is fine with me. However, do not need those. But thank you. I don't need you. And don't run off, Soul, please. Don't be like Bullet and run off and scare me all the time. Please, please, please. Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay. We're going to sleep first. So you're going to hang out. I don't know about... That's probably not a good place to cross. We'll figure out a place to cross in the morning. I got to sleep. Oh, this is ridiculous, man. Is it not dark yet? Okay. Okay. All right. I think he wandered over here. Yes. Trying to hide from me already. Maybe he doesn't like me yet. I mean, we've only known each other for a little bit. Okay, so this looks like a decent place to cross. So maybe not right into some trees. Actually, does the desert just go over here? We could just go... Okay, we could just go through the desert. We don't need to make a bridge. But I'm glad to have a little bit of extra wood because we quite literally had none. I do wish you could put like a chest on him. It'd be so sick to have like a chest with on your... Oh! I can do it. A chest on your horse. I think that'd be nice. This one we could probably just cross if we just like do this and then he will come over eventually, right? If we push him. Don't go the other way. Don't go the other way here. Horses definitely, they don't like swimming. And in real life they can swim, sort of, I think. I think I had asked that question in the last season of Hardcore and people had told me they can swim. Come on, buddy, you could do it. There we go. There we go. Okay. But I did have to build quite a few bridges. And they weren't pretty, but they got the job done. So where did we... Yeah, so this was our first thing in this world, was this flattened out area. I still intend to build like a, you know, a little something out here. I just don't quite know. I guess we could make a minecart out to here. Well, you guys could be best buds. But we flattened out like a big, big area. I don't know what I thought I was going to build. You still our starter gear. We'll just leave it in here, you know. It's nice. Nice to see stuff from the past. Look at all this, dude. We were balling back then, man. We had bone meal, tripwire hook. Woo! Crazy. Might as well craft the bread while we're here as well. Okay. Just good. 55 bread. Okay, do not wander into a ravine, please. Guess you could technically get out of that, couldn't you? Maybe, but it goes pretty deep. You got to be careful around here, okay? Sand, there's falling sand traps, all sorts of stuff. There's going to be no beehives in here, none whatsoever. I do see a tree. Do you see that? I see just a Oh. It's an azalea tree. I was thinking there was like just a random like little mini oak forest biome there, but no, I don't think that's the exact case. I don't think so. I'll meet you guys over at the end of this peninsula real quick, because crossing the desert, a little boring. Okay, so this is going to be... Oh, hello! I almost called you Mr. Llama. That is not a llama. That is a, not an alpaca. What is it? A camel. It is a camel. But yeah, a lot goes into these resets. So we basically... this season, we redid our skills plugin entirely. Everything we have is like custom coded. So we don't use any publicly available plugins, which... It means the server can have a lot of cool stuff, but it also means it's so much more work to develop, and obviously I don't know how to program, but I'm involved in a lot of the decision making, things we're going to do, direction, stuff like that, so it does take a lot of time to get these things done, and they're also, it's pretty stressful, right? Because if it doesn't do well, I mean, it's like if your job just stopped paying you. So it's pretty nerve-wracking for sure. But I'm excited. I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to go pretty well. There should be one more episode of Hardcore this week. And then, like I said, on Saturday, I'll upload the first episode of Skyblock. And then Sunday, there'll be another one. Monday, there'll be another. There's going to be another one every single day. Maybe with like a day break in between. We'll just kind of have to see. But yeah, from then on out, it'll be Skyblock for like at least like a week straight. And then after that, we'll make a Hardcore episode. And then 3, Skyblock episodes a week. Something like that. And then pretty soon, I'm going to become a father. And I'm going to be very busy. And I will still make some videos, but they're going to be pretty scattered compared to how I've done it. So please don't leave. But I'm going to be taking some time to spend with my son for sure. So I'm very, very excited for that. A little bit nervous, a healthy amount of nervous, but more excited than anything else. So yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of big changes are coming. So, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be doing YouTube. I mean, it's my job. I can't just like stop doing it. But luckily I have enough savings where I can stop for a little bit, make a lot less money, and spend time with my family, which is kind of the dream. So I thank you guys so much for allowing me to be able to do that. Because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to. I just wouldn't. But the server will still be going while I'm gone. I have 2 amazing partners that'll be running everything. So it's not like the server's going anywhere. And I'll still make a video here and there just to, keep up with you guys. And also, I want to keep playing Minecraft and keep playing the hardcore world. It's just I will be very sleep deprived if everyone is right. You have a child and that, the child doesn't allow you to sleep super well. And be honest with you, I don't function super great on not very much sleep. So maybe we'll do some sleep deprived hardcore episodes. But it sounds kind of like a recipe for dying, if I'm honest. I don't think I might just die. Wow. So this is where if I was going to make like a desert like base, it would probably want to be somewhere over here. Not where I was. Okay, that did not work out how I thought. Not where I was originally going to make it, because this is like totally surrounded by desert. The other place was like, I mean, it was like a diet desert, right? Like you could still see a bunch of, you could see pools of water and stuff like that. So I don't know how true desert living is. I'd have to come out here. Okay, so you sync with me on you. Oh, what did I do? Float. Okay. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost you there, buddy. I don't like this. Okay, come on. There you go. Onto the bridge. I guess we should probably make it work the other way. Why are you in the water? Sir, what are you doing? Turn around immediately. Traveling with horses is great, but sometimes they get a mind of their own. You're being a little stubborn. Just like your father, huh? A little stubborn. Come on. Come on, buddy. On to the bridge. Please. There we go. We're on the bridge. Okay. Okay. No more rivers, please. We're going to run out of wood, and we don't have that much left. And there's no wood in the desert. We'd have to make a sand bridge, and those are just not the same. They're not stable, dude. The hooves will slip off. All sorts of bad stuff. I don't know if you could put a horse in a minecart, but even if we do make an outpost, we'd have to travel with the horse through the Nether to get him back. And yeah, I don't know how that would work. We would need to go what direction? We would need to go south if we go to the Nether. If we find anything cool enough. If we don't find anything cool enough, we won't do that. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something over here. I got a feeling. Maybe a giant cherry forest would be pretty nice, dude. Anything but this desert. There's just not much here. Except listening to me yap and looking at more sand. So if I see anything cool, I'll come back, unless this is ocean. This is ocean. Okay. Well, we can't go in the ocean with the horse. That is not a thing. I think what I'm going to have to do is go like over here for a while and then go more north. Something like that. I'm really not quite sure. Usually I have an idea, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, please don't fall in anything. Okay, I'll come back when I see something cool. Look what I found. Something that isn't desert. Somehow, even after traveling all of this distance, though, I still see jungle over there. I thought we were getting away from the jungle, but I don't know. I think the jungle is inside of us all along. We can't get away from it. But maybe if we just keep going this way, we'll be okay. I don't know. That's kind of my thought process. I want to keep going this way and try to find some beehives, dude. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, We're going to have to make a bridge. This might just be a one-wide bridge. So, pretty difficult to balance on, but I think Soul's got this, right? I'm confident. After, you know, we've ridden at least 100 miles so far, and things have gone pretty well. I don't know how many blocks would be a mile. I guess 1,000 blocks would be 1 kilometer, since they're 1 by 1 meter. Oh my god. Jeez. I started going crazy with the steering wheel there for a second. Okay, here we go. How many bees? I'm just going to pretend that has so many bees and so much honey. Again, it doesn't matter. You just breed them and you can get more. But we can cover so much more ground on a horse. This is just a much better way to travel. You know, and once you get an elytra, like, I don't know, then there's no point in using your horses. Oh, what is that? Looks sick, dude. Okay, I don't know if we can jump this. Maybe we can get close. That was not at all close. Okay, I am going to try to push you. It is becoming dark, and I don't think this is a good idea to be trapped in the river. Come on, buddy. You've got this. You've got this. You could do it. Okay, we're good. Then we'll go hang out in the middle. Please don't go to that cave while we're sleeping. Please. Oh, look at the little baby sheep. Why is it going straight back to the water? What are you doing? Get back here, dude. It's going straight to the water. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't do that, please. Oh, and we'll have to do some sort of like Halloween episode too. So we still got like around a month left. Until the baby is here. So we'll be able to, you know, still, hopefully we'll be able to do a Halloween special. We'll see. Do it a little bit earlier than Halloween, just to ensure that we can. I gotta admit, like, that's one of the crazier village house spawns, or just villages in general, that I've ever seen. So I kind of want to go look at this. It looks like some sort of evil outpost on the top of a mountain. Yeah, that's a crazy village. I think that's a windswept hills biome. Is that what it's called? Something like that. That's also pretty wild. That looks nice. I'm just a sucker for terrain like this, dude. I swear. Anything that's just like crazy like this, I love it. Oh yeah, dude. Isn't that sick? Like having your whole village, like, can you hang out not near that edge? Yeah, isn't that cool? Okay. Well, I gotta get a screenshot of that because that just looks cool. I don't know if that'll be the thumbnail necessarily, but I want that for my personal Minecraft screenshot collection. I think this truly is a village in turmoil, dude. I don't know. I see some villagers over here. But I mean, obviously there's no way for them to get all the way up there. So I guess they're just forever stuck. I don't know. I feel kind of bad, but not really. I mean, they built this. It's not like this just spawned in randomly. Right? Keeping up with the lore here, they built this. And I guess on the water, it builds like a little dock. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Can I do this? Oh. Oh, we did it. I think you could actually go through just one high water. But yeah, that's definitely... Can I hop up here? 2 high blocks? Can I do it? Can I go all the way? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's somewhat of... Oh, no. The poor guy at the top of the hill. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's stuck. I wonder what he's thinking right now. He's probably looking down like, how do I get out of here, man? This isn't good. Poor dude. And yeah, I've nothing really over here that looks too interesting. I'm just going to keep going this way, I guess. We'll end up going, what direction is this? West. We're traveling west. We're like a true cowboy. We're traveling west. Honestly, I forgot we were looking for beehives too. Maybe it's a little harder on our horse. I don't know. We do travel more ground, but okay, I see a bee, which means a hive is active in some way. Okay, there we go. I have my targets are locked on this beehive. Don't know how we're going to get across this. Probably just with a bunch of oak wood. Any bees in it? No. It's completely empty. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a bunch of oak wood, so I'm going to grab this, and then we'll make a little bit of a bridge. There's no other way across, at least not that I see. Maybe we could go all the way around over there, but it probably would take more time than me gathering a few logs. I've been enjoying Borderlands 4. That's one of my favorite series of games, Borderlands. It's pretty fun. I've been playing it with my cousin, but his computer is older, so I'm waiting on him. He's gonna actually, this has pushed him to build a new computer. He has a CPU from 2011, if you can believe it or not, an i7-2600. So a very old computer. He has super duper old RAM. I actually ordered him some new RAM in hopes that would help. But yeah, dude, he has like an 8 gigabyte stick, a 16 gigabyte stick, and then a 1 gigabyte stick. I'm not even kidding. It's a total meme setup. And then I gave him my old 3090. So he has like a 3090 now, along with like an 11-year-old CPU. It was just like some hodgepodge of it was honestly kind of funny, and he thinks it's funny too. He calls it the meme build. But we are hopefully gonna experience a new Ninja 198 Brady computer very soon. Some of you guys might know him as Ninja 198, but probably not. That was his Minecraft username back in 2010. He was one of the first people I like played Minecraft with together. Like, you know, we were cousins. We always hung out at each other's houses and stuff. Beautiful bridge. Absolutely beautiful bridge. We'll add a single support right here, just so I don't feel too bad. We'll put a torch on it, because this is just a very large bridge. We'll put even another one right here. That's right. 2, count them, 2 supports. You gotta have something, dude, right? You gotta have some supports. Soul, where are you? Okay, you're right here. Thank God. I kind of had forgotten that you could just totally wander off while I'm busy building. Okay. Cross the bridge. Here we go. Oh, we did it. That was easy. Too easy, some would say. Now, what's on the other side of this mountain? Anything interesting? Anything? Okay. What's going on here? My head is trapped in a leaf. Anything interesting? Anything cool? Oh, okay. I'm seeing a lot of crazy stuff. I gotta take this in. So, a spruce, an acacia, a swamp, a spruce swampsha? Spruce swamps? I kind of want to see it a little further, so I'm gonna destroy my computer for a moment. We got a 5080 now, but I still have like a pretty bad gaming CPU. So let me let this render, and I'll come back. Honestly, dude, the view looked even worse at 64. I'm not sure why. It didn't look too great. I wanted to get a cool like picture of this, but it just doesn't look the same in pictures. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Seeing this many biomes in like one area is just kind of crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Okay, let's go see. But traversing through a swamp on a horse, that doesn't sound like the safest thing to do. But we will manage. Maybe we can just like. Okay, I also don't want to deal with baby zombies. Maybe we can just like hop on tops of the trees. No. Oh no. Okay. Well, first a bit of horse damage. Okay. Oh, we're backwards. We're gonna go backwards. Oh no! I can't. Sometimes it's a little tricky on the horse, just a little bit. We're gonna hop. We can't hop. Can we hop now? What is above us? This leaf. Okay, now we can hop. If we can get the 2 high. Okay, there we go. Probably with just another bridge. I don't think there's really a way this is gonna work without a bridge. So let's build another one. A little impromptu oak bridge. Nothing better. I gotta say, I prefer the jungle bridges just a little bit, but this will work too. And I think we can wade through 1 tall block water. Pretty sure. So we don't have to really worry about once we get over here. We just need to get over here first. We need to go directly this direction. Wow, this is going to be tricky to navigate on a horse, but we will do our best, okay? We'll do our best. We'll have a little bit of room over there. Okay, Soul, where'd you go? Okay, right here. Oh, I'm just scarred by what happened with Bullet many times. We had lost him many times. I thought he had died a few times, but no, he was always there. Just hiding, having a good time. Never intentionally hurting me, but nonetheless, damaging me deeply. We'll go over here. Maybe we don't have to go through any swamp if we go this direction. Yeah, this is better. I can hop over this easy. There we go. Okay. Yep. A hop, skip, and a bounce away. Just like that. Now, what is this? Because this looks really cool to me. Can I get out of this view? Yep. Okay. Now, this is like somewhere I would live. You know what I mean? Just because it's surrounded by, like, cool hills. This is super cool. I like that a lot. Nothing outpost worthy, but definitely a cool spot in the world. If you want to come over here in the siege, which I'll do /seed, And it's 521-295-363. So if you want to come over and see it, you can do it. And those are the coordinates. Make your base out here. Maybe there's something cool around here that I don't even notice. Oh, okay, that's just andesite. I thought that was calcite. I was like, that doesn't look to be tall enough to have calcite on it, but you never know. Be something. I mean, we had 3 beehives after all this time. Oh, we always get a little off topic for sure. Always get a little bit off topic. Oh, it's an interesting species of cow, or I guess breed of cow, the mountain cow, which seems to have a nice like furry coat. I really don't know. I guess that's what they were going for, is like in a hotter biome they don't want as much fur, and then a cooler biome they have more fur, which makes sense. I don't know if you've ever seen those super fluffy cows that are in like really cold environments. Like, they look cute, dude. They look really cool. Not cute. They're very tough and cool, but they're very cute, especially when they're babies and they got that like long fur, dude. Very, very fluffy looking. I don't know if they're necessarily super nice, but I think cows in general have like a pretty good temperament. They're all like fairly nice. I know that they're smarter than dogs, which I didn't know that. And people like to think dogs are pretty smart. I mean, they're sort of smart. They're very loyal, and you can train them, but they're not the smartest animals in the world. Like dolphins, you know, I think are really smart. Dolphins are actually evil, dude. Everyone was like, save the dolphins, save the dolphins. Dolphins are like evil, dude. Like, you can look into that if you want. I'm not trying to, you know, like shatter anyone's like love for dolphins or marine life. I mean, marine life's a beautiful thing, but dolphins they're not good animals, bro. Like, you should just look it up. They're pretty crazy. I always thought they were like awesome. You know, we need to save the dolphins. So we need to learn their language and stuff. I don't know if I want to learn their language at this point. Like, I'm not gonna say it all. Like, just you could look it up as you just gotta look it up for yourself, okay? This is interesting. I like this. I like that. That looks kind of like what's near our house. We don't need any more of that. Maybe now we can finally go south, but I feel like we're getting so far from our house, dude. And we have to go back on horse, which could be a little bit of a struggle. But we could always like make a big loop, so go really far this way and then kind of loop back around and then head towards a house. That could be interesting too. But a flower forest or a cherry grove would be great. I think that's what they're called, like a cherry blossom forest, cherry grove. I honestly can't remember. But either one, I think those have an elevated level of beehives. I know at least that the cherry blossom forests do. Or sorry, the flower forest do. So that would be a nice find. But I'm not seeing anything like that. At least not yet. I see another messed up village. Is that the same one? That's gotta be the same one, right? I mean, I know that it's not. Like, that's not, like, there's no way. But why does that look so similar? Okay, now I'm a little confused. What direction are we going? We're going east, right? Okay. Wait. We were going west. Bruh. Did I just walk in a big circle? Wait, where's that village? Wait, why are we going east? We're supposed to be going west. At what point did I get completely turned around? Oh, a witch hut. Those are kind of rare. I just feel like I haven't seen one in a long time. Yeah, that is for sure. I was gonna say, there's not just another one of those like that's not. So that, yeah, we just started going the wrong way, and I don't know at what point we went the wrong way. I thought it was weird we were seeing more swamp. Okay, we're gonna run away from the witch. I am honestly scared of witches, bro. Like, they got the poison stuff. Yeah, we just went up here, right? Yeah, and then we went in here and we said this is really cool, but at some point I literally got turned. I never do that in Minecraft. That's really unlike me. Unless a witch got to us and gave us a brew. Oh no. Huh. Yeah, I hardly ever get turned around. I guess at some point being on a horse made my brain get confused and I turned around. That's definitely interesting. Because I thought it was weird we're running into a swamp again, because it looks like, you know, we're getting into some colder biomes. He was talking about the fluffy cows. Then we went over here. I mean, there is a chance it's just two really... No. Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, there's like, that's very rare. There's no way. Okay, well, if you see anything interesting, I'll let you know. But for now, I'm just going to be looking for beehives. So I will get to that. Hopefully, we can get at least a couple more. I know what happened. It's because I slept. I slept like right around here. Remember, I had found this opening. And then I slept, and I guess I started going the wrong way. Because we're still headed west. Okay, that makes more sense. Because sometimes it like resets your orientation whenever you're sleeping. Okay, good. I thought I was losing my mind for a second. I was like, this is not good, dude. I never lose my way. Yeah. Okay, now we're starting to see some new stuff. I was really confused for a moment. I really didn't understand what I had done. Hello, 3 turtles. Ooh, okay. That is a new biome. I like the way that looks. I like a little bit of ice, dude. Maybe not the best place for a horse, but maybe we can like just let him chill out. We can find a slime ball and a... Well, that is like just... Oh. This is the boring terrain in Minecraft that they added. Like these weird, like these like hill, like... Sure, I guess it looks realistic. I'm not really sure why their goal for biomes was to start moving them towards like realism or something. I think it all went downhill, right? It's going back up. I'm not trying to complain. It is going back up, but I think it all went downhill when they like released that Birch Forest teaser poster, and then they were going to add fireflies to the swamp, and then said they wouldn't do that because fireflies actually poison frogs. I was like, I knew that was just like a not a real answer, but it was at that point I knew that there was something, bro. Like something happened in the team, and they were like, we gotta reassess, man. This is kind of a cool village. I wanted to go check out the blacksmith shop and see if there's a diamond in there for me. I am here to steal your loot. Very sorry. Very sorry. A 1 diamond I will take. I will also take, I'll take some of your bread. Mainly just the diamonds and obsidian in case we need to make another portal. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Oh, I'm a bad man. A bad man indeed. Stealing from the villages. Well, that's a nice waterfall and a nice path, a little bridge built for soul. Thank you. Very kind of you. Can we traverse up the mountain? Probably. These horses have incredible legs. Look at this strength, dude. Just walk straight up the side of a sheer cliff. Don't worry about it. That's just how horses are, man. Either that's not loaded in or that's a crazy area. Okay. All right. It's just wasn't loaded in. What about that? Okay, that's just a little snowy. I don't mind going back to a little snowy biome. I don't mind it. Ooh, a beehive. Where? I'm going to find you, beehive. It's the last thing I do. Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't find any when I went AFK. Or not AFK. When I had cut the camera earlier. I definitely didn't find any. I get distracted too easily, dude. Especially when I'm off camera, I get like really distracted. What do you guys say we hop into a little cave? I just stopped, ate some dinner. I'm ready to go caving, dude. The second the food hits my stomach, I gotta go caving. What do we need to go caving for? Maybe we don't need to go caving. I really just want to find these freaking beehives, man. I need these beehives, but oh, my head. Okay, I'm just getting into my head here, man. Literally. I want to find beehives, but I don't know about going in the snow for the beehives, but I really like the way the snow looks. Honestly, any like forest biome is just going to be kind of a little bit of a struggle to get through, but it's okay. That's what we signed up for, man. We signed up to go on an adventure. And me and Soul got this. As long as there's not any one-wide gaps, in which case we don't got this, but we will make way. We always will. Oh, I'm feeling like Christmas right now, dude. This is Christmas. This is Christmas. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, dude. Okay, this has definitely slowed down my travel a little bit. Hopefully you can't sink into the snow. We'll just assume you can't. Yeah, dude, this is Christmas. And you know I got to climb the mountain. A dude sees a mountain, you got to climb it. You know what I mean? I got to climb that, dude. Okay, we kind of blend in. All right, we're going up the mountain. I don't know how, but we're going to go up the mountain. Maybe if we play like this is easier. It looks like it's close, but it's actually not. It's going to take a little bit to get there. This ice river might be nice to travel on. Actually, it's not bad, but of course it ends right here because it can't be good, right? It's got to end. Couldn't have an infinite ice river. So, I do have a question for you guys, right? How can I make the iron coal outpost not look so bad? Even after we upgraded it, it looks better, but like, what do you guys think we should put out there? Should we put like a camp site, like a campfire thing out there? Okay, we're definitely sinking into the snow. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. I saw the cold effects appear on my screen. And maybe that wasn't what was happening. Oh, okay. Oh, no. No, Soul, no. Not like this, buddy. We're not going out like this. We're not going out like this. Keep going. You're okay. He started shivering. Did you see that? Okay. I can't put any like, okay, we just got to make sure and not. Is this the stuff you sink in? No. What does the stuff you sink in look like? It's different. I don't know what it looks like though. Oh, dude, this is sick. I have to get up on this mountain. It looks a little bit different, so I'm like looking down at the ground to make sure I don't walk over it, but it's so difficult to tell. This might be one of the first like super like icy like mountains I've ever been at or found in my world. Excuse me. At least that I can remember, right? You gotta remember, I've played a long time, so I don't know. These are like relatively new. What's the height up here? 229? That's right, baby. On top of the world. Now this is where we can put it on 64 chunks and it will help. Now I'm not gonna put Soul in a bad spot. We're gonna make a nice camp for the night. We're gonna make a nice camp for the night. We're not gonna play in third person though. Nice camp for the night. Come on, a little lean-to, if you will, a little lean-to, just like in Survivor, man. Which I didn't realize he has a bunch of the episodes like on his channel, Les Stroud. So if that's something you used to watch growing up, you can continue to do so. Come on, buddy, you gotta stay in the warm in here, yeah. I don't know if we have enough coal. Oh, we have enough coal. Can we make a campfire? We cannot, but we'll put down torches, which are, you know, kind of like miniature campfires. Sort of. Okay, this is our lean-to show. Where are you, Soul? Oh, buddy. Buddy. Oh, no. Where? How could you? We were digging for like 2 seconds. Okay, now I'm getting kind of worried. Bro. Why are you here? Of all the spots to go, that's the worst one. Okay. Okay, hang out in here for a little bit. We don't have any wood. Oh, stop! You gotta get you gotta get we don't have any dirt, so we can't grow a sapling. We're in kind of a sticky situation. I think I'm just going to sleep and then... I don't want to do it, but I don't trust you. Not yet. You haven't earned my trust yet, buddy. Oh, I feel so guilty for doing that, but... What's a man to do with the horse in a cave? Here, we'll give him lots of warmth, so it'll be very warm. We'll give him some snow, which is water to eat, and we'll even give him a hay bale. There you go. We're on 64, right? Why is it not, like, lagging? And that's also definitely not 64 chunks. I really wanted to see what this looked like. This is so much snow, dude. Ooh, oh, is it a flower forest? No. I'm just pretending that I have distant horizons on. It's not the same. It's also really slow at loading it, but I'm going to let it load for a while, then I'll come back. I don't know how much better it's really gonna get in terms of like how much it's gonna load. It's already loaded so much. There's a spruce forest over there, which is really cool. I'm actually, I'm getting a decent frame rate, like 40 FPS while recording, and I play in 4K, so it's fairly decent. But then we're gonna put her back to 32. Put her back to 32. If I had a better CPU, I could probably do that, but I really just don't see the need to like spend a bunch of money upgrade. Oh, what just happened? We flooded the horse. How? Did we melt some ice? Apparently. Okay. Get out of the lean-to. It's flooding. Get out, buddy. No. Oh, that was just me. Okay. And we'll take a little picture with Soul on top of the world as well, because that's just a cool picture, right? It's, I guess, not the same effect because it hasn't loaded in the same amount of whatever. It doesn't look very good. It's fine. Okay, let's make it down the mountain and let's keep going in the direction we were going, which is this way. I don't want to encounter any more powdered snow. That is my only want No more powdered snow, please. I don't know what it looks like, too, and we're just gonna sink in, and I guess he just dies. And we definitely, like, when we've traveled this far, we definitely got to get back through the Nether. Okay, so it looks like, it does look different. It's just, like, very hard to see the difference, but you can kind of see, like, the line. Like, this is the snow right there, and then this is normal snow. So, like, I guess it looks, like, more granular. Oh, I don't know, bro. It just looks different. I don't know to what degree, but it does look different. Let's see, how far can we get? How far can one man go before he breaks? You know what we should do? We should make like a 5-hour video where the entire 5 hours I just walk in one direction just to see what I can find. And then getting back would take 8 times quicker. Okay. 8 times quicker because we'd be going in the Nether. But I am curious, like, what, like, let's see, if we walk for 5 hours, then to get back would take less than an hour. It would take like 40 minutes in the Nether or so. I don't know. I'm not super good at math. So it'd be 300 minutes total divided by 8, which is not very clean. So like around 40, 35, 40. Okay, I want to get out of the snow, and this looks not snowy, and I also see, look over my right shoulder here. I don't know if whatever device you're on is going to show this, but right over my right shoulder here. A beehive. So we got to go get that. How well we'll be able to get that, I'm not sure. We just got to get over there first. There is a river, but it's okay. We have lots of spruce wood here we can gather and craft ourselves a little land bridge if need be. We're not going to build it out of hay, okay? That's not going to happen, but I'm happy we're out of the powdered snow. That was terrifying. I thought we were going to lose Soul for a minute, and didn't even have him one episode. If he would have died halfway through the first episode, I don't know if I would have forgiven myself. Might never have gotten another horse after that. I like this with the big, like, oh, nice. The big ice river is just so cool. There's a squid under there. I guess that makes sense. There's still life under the ice. It's like people go ice fishing and stuff, right? There's still fish under there. They're not frozen. Ooh, okay. I see this beehive. It looks like it literally just had spawned in. The second the bee got in, I took him away. It's okay. We do have 5 beehives, dude. That's like how many. That's doubling how many we had total. Oh, there's another one over here. We're on a roll now. The game is rewarding us for traveling far away. Where is your home, good sir? Not because I want to take it, but because I want to relocate it to a better octagonal bee farm. I'm gonna lose Soul if I do this. Oh, maybe it's right there. Probably is. Any bees? No. Another empty nest. Very sorry. We're going the right way? Yes. Oh, feels good to be out of the snow, man. It feels good to be out of the snow. And here's that. Oh, there's 2 beehives. Oh, I didn't even see this one, I guess, because I couldn't. It was behind the trunk. We will grab this one. I feel so bad for the bees. Like, I really do. I know they're just like virtual bees or whatever, dude, but I just feel so bad. I mean, they got a hard life in like real life. Like, I love bees, dude. They're so cool. Okay, please. Oh, we made it. Let's go. They still kind of freak me out. Like, if they land on me, like, I'll just like won't move, and usually you're fine. But especially if it's just like a chill like bumblebee. But it's hard to like get past that, right? Because like red wasps, like paper wasps, for instance, like if they sense like you're near their I almost said near their base. If you're near their nest or whatever, they're gonna get you. And that looks like something from like a video game. Okay, that sounds crazy. That looks like something from a fantasy world, like Lord of the Rings or something, like a big wall with a dead forest on top. That is definitely interesting. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to... I wish there was like a lead or something. Maybe I could like put you in here. Temporarily, of course. Okay, you hang out in here. No. You hang out in here, right? And then I will let you out in a bit. Okay, but I Dad's got to do a few things, man. You got to give me a bit. First of all, I need to get some obsidian because I'd like to be able to get back all the way out here. Not that I'm like done right now. We also got to find some iron. No. No, we're not going to kill the iron golem. You thought, though. You did think. And I thought so, too, for a second until I realized that they could probably, like, two-hit me. And I really value my life because now I got a family to look after, dude. We got Soul. We got Gaston, which I guess is what we're going to call the Gast because that just makes sense, I suppose. Ooh, okay. You know I got to check this out, dude. You know I got to check this out. Oh, yeah. So I needed some iron, but I also needed a little exploration underground, dude. You know me. Dude, this is just too cool to have this much grass underground. I think it's the grass. I think I finally pinpointed what interests me so much about these, like, little underground things. If they have grass in them, I'm just like, dude, I gotta explore it. Like, I just gotta explore it. Okay, cookies just came out of the oven, bro. I gotta go smell these and stuff. Hold on. They're like those little ghost cookies, little sugar cookies. They're so good, bro. They come in that package. You put them on. I gotta go down. Yeah, I gotta go check them out. Just check them out. I'm not gonna get one or anything. I made a grave mistake. Cookies must set when they are done. They must be set, so they're just kind of like mushy and very hot. I can't eat them, but that's okay. All right, so we'll make a furnace. Get like 8 cobble. Oh, I already have a stack of cobble. Oh, I gotta see what's up. My dog is cracking out and trying to play with the cats. The cats just don't understand, or the dog just doesn't understand that they're not also dogs. But you know, they're nice to each other, but they just don't. They don't like dogs and cats. Sometimes they can play together. Sometimes they do, but most of the time a dog will bark and then the cat goes hiss and then they don't really have any fun. They just kind of sit there in a stalemate. Okay, we found, bro, how are we going to find 1 iron? And that's all that we find. Are you so for real, man? Just 1 iron? Is there not like maybe an iron over here? Come on, man. I got to get another iron. Maybe up here. A little exposed cliff face. There's not 1 iron. Come on. Is that copper? Yeah, it's copper. I do like this. This is really pretty. I'm glad that Soul is nice and protected in his little house of glory. We'll call it a house of glory because it's very glorious. It's a nice house. Don't tell him that it's just a tiny villager house. Nope. Didn't even hit me, dude. Didn't even touch me. I'm that good. I swear, bro, if you're looking for something... Okay, there we go. It's in, like, the weirdest spot, but I will take it. It is what I need. I don't really care where it is. Thank you. I just needed 3 iron so I could get 1 bucket of water, make that lava into obsidian. And I really like what I saw over there. I think that is super cool. I think I might have to make another portal over here. I don't know how difficult it will be to get back, and obviously we can't build the railway right now. We don't have enough copper. But I'm liking what I'm seeing, dude. Like a nice like hill like that is kind of crazy. Now, one thing I kind of failed to realize is that we could make a creaking farm. Oh god, do I want to build that again? That thing was hard to build. Maybe there's an easier version to build, but it would look really good with copper, wouldn't it? We'll try it out first, but it does seem like that would be a fairly decent thing to build with copper. I don't know. I feel like it would fit the palette pretty well. I'm gonna make like a little chunk tree, like I guess like around here. Seems like a decent area. It's probably a flat enough area for me already. Just grab some dirt. I'm gonna make a chunk tree. Pretty small one. At least relatively so. And I guess I'll just like live in the village. I don't know. Do I want to make the nether portal like overlooking that giant thing over there? I just think, doesn't that look so cool? Like I know there's like the hill in front of it, but in front I'm pretty sure it's flat. Yeah, isn't that just like crazy? I feel like that's like a cool cliff, dude. It'd be kind of nice to have a cliff base there. I need a furnace, but I don't know of anybody that has one, so we're just going to make our own. Just making our own way out here in the mines. It's the hard life here. These cookies are cool enough to eat now, bro. Let me try. Ow. No. Nope. Not cool enough to eat. Don't do that. There's water right there. Okay. Is there any water any closer? I really don't like that this lava's right yet. Oh, yeah. We can just take that water. We'll just borrow the water for a second. I mean, that's how physics works. You could just borrow some water, dump it on lava, and then take it back. You don't lose any to steam. No. That's not a thing, dude. Steam is a big conspiracy theory by Big Water. telling you right now, dude. So I remember, that reminds me, so I don't know why this reminds me of that, but I remember when we were in maybe 7th or 8th grade science class. I remember my science teacher, she was really smart. She was a great teacher. I was not a great student. She was a great teacher. And we were talking about like water and how, you know, with the water cycle, every bit of water that's on Earth is still on Earth. And then when I was like, okay, well, what about like the water like that astronauts took up to space, and you know they like either like used the bathroom in space and like ejected the water, you know what I mean? So there's actually a little bit of water loss. Like we don't have every bit of water. It's minute, but there's still technically a little bit. And also, just can't you make like water, like break down water into like hydrogen, and then obviously just like off gas the oxygen, and like you can make fuel from water technically. I think it's very, very difficult to break down like H2O into H2 and O. I think hydrogen likes to be bonded to another hydrogen. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, dude. I was not very good in chemistry class. My chemistry teacher took me out in the hall and gave me a talking to. And I was not a great student, man. I really wasn't. I was always trying to make people laugh, and that's just not. That ain't it, Chief. Okay. We got all the stuff we need. We even have, nice, we just need a flint, and we can make ourselves, oh yeah, we're just borrowing that. We'll have to go down to the water anyways, find some gravel. And look, the village goes all the way down here. There's a little bit of gravel for us. Thank you very much, Mr. Village. Very kind of you here to donate to the Neo Foundation for a better portal. Oh, that's right, we don't have Fortune 3 anymore, so we gotta actually like break it a bunch. Just like in the old days. There we go. And we got ourselves a flint and steel, some obsidian. I guess we're kind of jumping the gun a little bit. I don't necessarily want to build the portal, like just plop it down right here. I kind of want to have a view on that crazy looking hill over there. But maybe we won't end up doing that. I don't know. It just, to me right now, it looks really cool. But we'll go back over there and see if that's actually the case. All right, Soul. I am ready for you to come back out. And I will take a bonking for putting you in here. There is my bonk. Let's go check out this little cliff. I say little, but it looks like something from like Lord of the Rings or some like big fantasy wall. I don't know how to describe it, but it just is so massive, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. And I was complaining about the terrain earlier, but that's like a plateau thing. Like that's cool. Okay, come on, really, buddy, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Dude. Okay. Yeah, if they're in one block of water, you can wade through it. Nice. So does this flatten out in front? In a way that we could, like if there's like a plains biome and then that would be crazy. There is not. It's not exactly what I'm thinking of, but either way, dude, that is like an insane like bit of terrain. Like that just looks so cool. And a beehive. I see that beehive, dude. Oh, yeah, we gotta go get that. Okay, we got the screenshots. Looking good. Just watched the new Call of Duty reveal trailer. Good God, man. Call of Duty is gone in the gutter. I will never... I mean, I played Black Ops 6, but I got, like, Master Prestige after 2 weeks, and I just never played it again. It's so boring. I don't know. I say it's so boring, right? I played it for, like, 2 weeks. Got Master Prestige. Probably, like, 100 hours, but... Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a big COD fan, but it's just gone in the gutter, dude. It really has. I gotta get this beehive. And, you know, another thing to say, you know, Battlefield had its, you know, ups and downs over the years, but dude, Battlefield 6 beta was so good. All of my friends were playing it. People that hadn't never played Battlefield before were playing it and loving it. So I'm really, really hyped for Battlefield 6. Like, when that comes out, I'm gonna be playing that. You know, because, you know, I'm about to have a kid. I'm not going to have a ton of time to play games, so I got to get it in the game in time when I can. And this hill looks no less impressive now that I'm close to it. It still looks just as massive. I don't know if we'll be able to climb it, but we could get somewhat close, maybe. We have to make a bridge either way before we do any of this. I don't really want to go through the what is it called? Dude, I can't remember. The biome that has the creaking inside of it with the cool white wood. don't really think that's a great idea for horse travel. So I'm probably not going to really hang out in there too much, but I am going to make a little land bridge to get over there because I could have just walked around right there. It's okay. This is probably quicker than undoing it anyways. Okay, and we have a little bit of extra spruce wood. Nice, just in case we want to build something. We do have a good bit of beehives now, guys. I mean, come on, right? Like, this isn't a total failure of a trip. We found a lot of cool stuff, but we have 8 beehives total. So, 200% more than we had before. So, pretty nice. I think we had 4 before, or maybe we had 5. I think we had 4. So, now we're going to have 12, which is pretty good. 200% increase. I think that's how percentages work. Maybe we'll go up to side. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go up to side. I also don't know why there's like exposed like dripstone on the side of it. I don't know if that's like a... I don't know. Okay. This is not as easy as I thought it'd be. Interesting biome like intersection here for sure. Definitely not your right. Why can't I climb up that? Is there like a... So like... This is a... Oh god. This biome is... It looks so weird, right? It, like, once you get out of it, everything just looks so, like, bright and lively. I do think it's a cool biome. I just don't really see, like... I don't know. I hesitate to, like, say anything. I don't want to say anything bad about it. Also, there totally could be a woodland mansion out here. We're far enough away. Like, there's gotta be something. Maybe this would be a good wood to get some saplings of because it would be a really cool, like, floor material. Since I seem to have issues with floor materials and builds. So let's like grab like a couple of these trees. It's definitely a spot you could lose a horse though. So I also have a feeling that gathering this wood is easy enough, but like the trees are all kind of connected. So making the saplings kind of like pop off to like make the leaves decay might be a little tricky. Like this tree right here is literally interconnected with this one. Also, if it becomes night, I am running away because those things are really creepy. And you can't kill them. You have to go kill the creaking heart, which I didn't know. And it was like freaking me. Is it about... Oh, okay. That's about to be dark. Please, will some leaves decay just so I get a few? Just a few saplings. I don't need that many. I'm just but a lone warrior out here with my horse. Oh, God. I don't enjoy this. Please. I don't know where my horse went either, and it's going to be it's going to be a interesting time trying to find him. And I think you have to get 4 of them to even grow 1 tree. So as long as we get 4, we should be good. Okay, let's sleep, please. I gotta sleep like right on time. I'm listening because they make a really loud noise when they spawn. Okay, I think we're okay. I think. These are kind of pretty. We'll take those. Hey, Soul, buddy. Cats, time to go. So, Soul? Oh, no. Oh, God, what did I do? He's gonna be around here somewhere, like, really... Did he go in this, like, cave? No, he couldn't have gone through there. Couldn't have even gotten into the cave, I don't think. Soul, buddy, please. Aw, dude, we may have, like, lost him. I think he wandered in this direction. Okay, F3 plus B, turn on hitboxes. I'm gonna take every advantage that I can get to find him. Dude, there's no way I'll lose my horse. I need to start carrying a lead with me. I always think that every time I lose my horses. Those sapling, okay. Okay, well we have, Hey! What in the world? Oh, you're not burning because there's no... I see. Soul, did you wander down here, buddy? Oh, no. Okay. We have 5, so that's okay. Closed, open. I don't really care if they're closed or open. I thought they opened on their own. I didn't think there was, like, 2 versions. Really would like more saplings. But I guess the longer that I wait, the more lost that Soul is going to get. Because he could have gone down over here. Those are cows. Bro, how did I do this again? I really don't want to end up without going home alone here, man. This is the worst biome to lose a horse into, by the way. Like, this is just the absolute worst biome. Oh, soul, thank God, dude. Okay, we're getting out of here. We have, what? 6 saplings. Maybe we could just, like, break some leaves and get some more real quick. I'm gonna be, like, looking at them the whole time. Maybe break them with not that. Okay, soul, you lead the way. Okay, that's another one. I'll take it. You know, wow. I think I need to get at least 2 stacks of this wood. I mean, who knows if I ever actually end up using the saplings, but 7 of them is good. 8 would be perfect. That way I don't at least get 4 more. Literally the second I press stop record, it just drops one. Like the second I press it. Okay, so let's get out of here. I just do not really like this biome. I think it's cool, but like... Actually, I do like the biome. I need to quit being a hater. Like, it's cool. It definitely is cool. Let's turn off the hitboxes. Go into third person so I do not hurt the horse. Is that another beehive? No, that is just the side of a log. I wanted to get on the tree canopy here because you can travel on top, like, pretty easy. Much easier than trying to go in between these trees. And also definitely safer because, like, skeletons and stuff can have safe harbor from the sun's, you know, burning ability on undead mobs. So, actually pretty safe. Fairly safe. I remember I did build an outpost near a woodland mansion that I had. I think I just had too many outposts, and that's why it felt kind of, like, overwhelming to build, like, a nice railway system. With that, and we died, and we didn't have the time. Who knows, I might have ended up doing it, but I literally lost the world, so let's have that not happen here. Okay, I don't see a woodland mansion, which is fine. Honestly, don't think I'd even end up going in one. Odd that we're finding more and more jungle, but I think we need to try to make our way back. As much as I think this is very cool, very cash money. I see a village over there. Just not super comfortable going through a jungle with a horse. I don't know why. I'm comfortable going through the snow, everything else, but a jungle? Too many, like, vines and things. I remember trying to travel through a jungle with the horse because we had to go through one to get to our mountain in the other world as well. And it never worked out very well. Do love all the little mushrooms, though. Big mushrooms. Sorry, guys. I'll try to make them feel insignificant. They're very big and very cool mushrooms. Very cool indeed. Okay. All right, buddy. So we'll make like a big loop, and then we'll kind of like start going back the other way because I don't want to. I want to keep discovering terrain, so I need to go like fairly far in this direction before I start to go back. Just as long as I don't fall. And hopefully we'll find a bunch of beehives while doing that. That would be great. That would be cash money. Can we find the beehives? Ooh. I don't know if I want to take my horse in there, but I will personally go and check this out. Okay. I like this. It looks like a little collapsed area. Not super cool, but decently cool. Thank you for being responsible and hanging out where you're safe. Appreciate it, soul. The horses do. Their AI just makes them wander off so quick, dude. Like the second you stop riding them, they're like, must travel away. I don't know if they're trying to run away because they don't like you or... I don't know what it is. Okay, well, I'll come back if I see anything cool. Oh. I like the... Okay, I almost pushed him in there. Nah, that's not that cool. I'll come back when I see something cool. Another beehive. Ooh. I hardly actually ever see... On Bedrock, they're fairly common. At least they used to be. I think they decreased the amount of them that spawn. I don't know... this may only be the second one I've ever seen, the abandoned village in like Minecraft Java edition. It might be only the second one I've ever seen. And I do really like the tall biome. I mean, that's why I built the flower gate there. We might want to make like another portal over to the flower gate area. But to be fair, we have a nice mine with like a geode and I don't know. Okay, so what's over here? Aside from being a bunch of jungle, is there anything cool? I see a shipwreck. I see I want to go check that out. Oh, thank you. I don't need that or that or that or that. We should be good, especially without the apples. Dude, how many is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 beehives. I don't know. Can we put... Okay, no, we do have grates in there. I was going to say, is that too much smoke from all the campfires we would put... What is this? Is this a, one of those, like, things? What do you need for a brush? Maybe we'll stop here and actually do this properly. What do you need for a brush? Pretend you're not seeing me do this. Honestly, dude, like, if you don't have a lead, I don't really know what else you do for their safety. I don't know what else. Okay, so what do you need for a brush? I think it's copper and what? Feather, copper, and a stick. We could do that. We could do feather, copper, and a stick. Like, we can find one chicken somewhere around here, and the copper is literally everywhere. So let's run around and find a chicken. This will be the first time I've ever used a brush. Except for maybe testing stuff on RainyDay. Like, I think we've maybe a few times, like, maybe used a brush on the server. You guys are not chickens. You are white like a chicken, kind of, but much bigger and not nearly as many feathers. If any at all. Hey, there we go. Okay, there's the copper. Don't need that much. So 5. Oh, it's already 5? Okay. So we just need basically... Why does this keep opening? Can I click... Am I clicking space or something? I don't know. Chickens. Here, chicken, 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 chicken. If I'm looking for them, I might not find one. I don't have a feather, do I? No. Okay, why would I have a feather? I guess if I killed a zombie, which, to be fair, I could go kill a zombie. I think they spawn in those, don't they? I think that's how that works. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. I think there's something cool about them, but I don't remember what it is. Unless someone can inform me in the comments. I still do read every single comment and have read every comment on this series. Up until the point this is uploaded. If I ever miss anything, it might get like filtered as spam, and even like the spam comments I'll like go in because there's a bunch of them that get filtered that are totally not spam, and I'll go back and read those too. So rest assured, anything you say I will probably see. Okay, I'll come back if I find a chicken, bro. Like, is there really not gonna be a single chicken? Come on. I did indeed not find a single chicken, so I'm going to just wait until night, which is like right now. And we'll go away from our horse a little bit, and then we'll just try to find... We can just honestly go sleep underwater, but I want to go and try to find a chicken while we wait, because maybe before it becomes dark all the way, a chicken will appear out of nowhere and give me a glorious feather. Really? Come on, guys. Come on, man. Oh, there's a chicken. I see. Now we sleep. Yes, okay. So the chicken spawned there just for me. Perfect. And now we can brush. I don't know if they have durability, so we'll get like a couple of feathers. Okay. Okay. Literally a couple of feathers. Just 2 of them. That's perfect. And now we just got to smelt this copper as well. And then we can get ourselves a brush. Okay, let's assemble our first ever brush. This seems like it would make sense. Okay, 2 brushes. We can clean everything off. Everything's a little bit dusty. You gotta clean it off. Now I don't know. You get shards from these, right? To make like cool pottery designs. I mean, I see the vision, right? I do indeed see the vision, but why? Like, what are you wanting to like? I guess if you really want cool pottery designs, you can like ensure that you get those. I don't know if I'm missing some big thing about like the suspicious sand. Let me know. Maybe you can get like, you know, emeralds and like loot from it, which I think you can, which is cool. I don't know. Let's see. You've got to be kidding me. There is no shot that I just got a wooden hoe. Okay, hold on here, bro. Give me like 2 seconds. That there is just there's no way. That cannot be right. Okay, let me put up a bunch of stuff too, dude. I don't need all this with me. I definitely don't want a wooden hoe. Oh, I don't need this with me necessarily. Okay. So we're gonna go slow. Just so we don't... That doesn't look suspicious. That doesn't either. Okay. Okay, maybe there's not like a ton of suspicious sand. There's one right there. Okay. Let's brush it. Okay. Oh, a music disc? Okay, okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm not sure if that one would have a copyright on it, so we can't play it, but okay, a little bit of colored pottery of the... Okay, whoops. What is it? The glazed terracotta? Oh, what is this? A red candle. Okay, if the loot doesn't get any better, I think I might be done, bro. I'll be 100% with you. A brown candle. There's no way. There's no way. We got a brown candle and a red candle, and I'm going to light them, and I'm going to leave. Maybe you can do cool stuff with these. I don't know, but it would appear to me as though the stuff that you get from them is how the kids say... I don't know. Is this a suspicious one? I'll do this one if it's like right here. It indeed is not suspicious at all. And I hesitate to break any of it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just not my thing. Maybe it's like a satisfying thing to do for some people, and maybe that's where the inherent value lies. I don't know. Not for me. Okay. I'm very sorry, Soul. Just forget that I did that. I will bonk myself 2 times for your total and complete inconvenience. And now we travel back home. Should be a good journey home. Should be a good journey. If we could get some more beehives, that'd be nice. But really, do we need that many more? Probably. We probably need like around 30 to get a decent bit of honeycomb. And like I said, I am curious, guys. Does fortune work on the shears? I know that you have to apply it via a book. But I'm curious if that really even increases... What? Oh, that's a ravine. I was like, why is that land so like smooth? Is there really no... Okay, maybe I can get over here with the trees. Please, sir. Maybe? It's a little tricky. Okay, yep, there we go. That's what I was trying to prevent that entire time. Very sorry about your legs here, buddy. Very sorry. I'm not the best horse owner, but I try. And that's what matters. So yeah, they're just like zombie villagers in these or something? No? I guess they're just totally abandoned. Do they even have chests? There's a bed there. There's a bed there. Okay, yeah, so they're just like zombies. I guess a lot of them died because it's like the middle of the day. Huh. I mean, cool, I guess. So there is kitties there, which is nice. That's a normal village over there. Isn't that cool how the paths can kind of be like over the water? Like, that's huge. Just like a huge path. Definitely interesting, but I'm afraid I don't really need any zombies approaching me and Soul. That just doesn't sound like a good time for you, buddy. Look at him. So noble. Oh. Okay. 51 gravel. Dude, even with 51 gravel, how far is that going to get us? This is reminding me of draining the ocean monument, and I hate it. I don't want to... The amount of times I did making these rows, and then you put the sponge, like, some people... Oh, we had this big argument in the stream. They're like, just sit here and hold it down. I'm like, it's no quicker. It really isn't. See, look, the second I move, he's running away. Second I move, he's on the move. He's on the move, dude. I'll tell you what. Sure. We'll make it go up a little bit. Okay, so let's go, buddy. I have built your bridge. Your bridge of destiny. I don't... Now that I think... Is it faster to travel on a horse versus, like, on foot? I think so, but the amount of times I have to stop to build a bridge and stuff, I don't know if it actually makes it any quicker. It's definitely more fun to travel on a horse, which I guess is all that really matters. We're playing a video game. It's not all about, like, min-maxing. Not for me, especially, but... Maybe with the right, like, breed of horse... Now that, see, this to me, like, I get it, but that is the most boring, like, ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. We'll keep kind of traveling back diagonally. I'm afraid we might hit an ocean, though. I can't remember exactly, but depending on how far south we go, we will hit, like, an ocean. Is that right there? No, that's not the ocean I was talking about. I think we'll try to go around this ocean. Oh, great, maybe not. That's an ice spike ocean. Those are cool, dude. That is one place I have built a tutorial house for. So whenever that biome came out, I'm like an ice spike house tutorial. So you could definitely find that on my channel. You can find all my tutorials. I mean, that's how I kind of got all these subscribers on YouTube over the years. Just from like house tutorials, like from I don't know, around like 2015 is probably when I made the most. So you can go back and watch them. If you ever need some house inspiration, they're not the best anymore because people just got better and better and better at building, right? Like, I mean, the game's been out for 15, almost 16 years now. And so, like, people have just gotten better at building. But back when I made tutorials, the reason I made tutorials at all was because every time I would look up a house tutorial on YouTube, it was like people like Corrales. No hate, but the stuff that they build is crazy. And I could never follow those tutorials. So I was like, I want to make like an everyman's tutorial. I'm like, everybody can follow this. None of them are super difficult or tricky. I honestly kind of forgot that ice spikes, like, I forgot this was a biome entirely. Super cool. Fairly uncommon, I would say, I haven't seen it that much. It's cool, but you can't really live there. There's no trees. There's no cows. There's not really anything. So we'll kind of travel along the side here in hopes that we don't hit an ocean. It's definitely been a really good adventure, though, dude. We've seen a lot of biomes. No flower forests, but still have 11 beehives. Hopefully we can find one. That probably, if I had to guess, I wish you could zoom in. That's probably a beehive somewhere on that tree, because that's one of those like random trees. Usually they have a beehive. I say usually because sometimes they don't. Oh, okay. All right. Just walk right up to it. I mean, I can't say no to that. How do I just get in here right here? Okay. Ooh, I think those are a nice armor trim. And I don't really want depth strider. Why is this sandstone in here? Oh, I guess I insta-break it, so it's not a problem. Was it that front? Is there not another chest up here? No, that is digging into the wrong spot. Oh, I think this is only half of a ship. I don't think there's... Yeah, I think there's only one chest here. Sometimes they spawn like that. They're not always like a full-fledged ship. This must just be one of those half ships. But I thought there was usually like loot like up here. No, there is not. If it was, it'd be in that line. Oh, I don't know when I got a white bed, but I don't really need that. I like my red bed. I'm good. I don't need any extra beds. I have that one brown sheep in my cow pen that may or may not still be there. I don't know. When I killed the cows, I think I might have accidentally killed him. Probably. I also have 2 brushes. They do take durability, which is, you know, good game knowledge to have. Will I ever use a brush again? No, but it's good to know, I suppose. I do like how this is surrounded by a biome with wood. So this would be kind of fun to live in, to like live in that. You can make like a frozen castle, live out your Elsa life, I guess. Are you guys mean? Maybe if I whack you, which I really don't want to get into a fight with the polar bear. It doesn't sound like a good day. Okay, well, if I see anything cool, I'll come back. But if not, I'm going to try to make my way back home. Okay, now this is really cool. So this is like an ice spike biome, but it's surrounded by spruce. Like, this is super cool. It makes me want to build like a little base in here, but I also just don't really like I don't really want an outpost here. There's like nothing around here that would make this kind of worth it, but that is really cool. And these are the coordinates if you want to come here on your world. So yeah, I'm going to continue on my journey. I just thought that was cool to see like an ice biome kind of like cordoned off from the rest of it. It just looks really cool. I've never seen that before. Well, this is like a massive, hold on. Let's see if we can get over there. Like a massive ice lake. I don't know if I've ever seen one this big. I don't know why, but I haven't done a whole lot of stuff in snowy biomes just ever since I was a kid because I don't enjoy having my builds covered in snow. Which I know that sounds silly, but I don't know why. I just don't like it. But this, yeah, this is a pretty big... I mean, it'd be interesting to build a house on this, right? But like, I don't know, like what... I don't know. Like maybe in a future world, we'll build something in like an icy area. But I think for now, like I said, I think I just want to stick with where I'm at. I don't really want an outpost there. Another massive ice lake. So, you know, some decent things, but I also don't think bees will spawn in spruce trees at all. At least not that I've ever seen, so I don't really think this is the best place for me to be, but I gotta go make it back home, so this is the way. Now that's pretty cool, right? That is, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know, but I know when I make it back to the house, which I'm assuming this is the ocean. Ooh, don't die. I assume this is the ocean that's kind of like, you know, this direction if you were in my house. I'm assuming that is this ocean. So hopefully I can just kind of like skirt around the outside and end up close back to home. It's definitely like a walk. It's probably like 2,000-ish more blocks, which is fine. Don't mind. But when I get back, I think I want to do finally like some lighting around my base. I'm not going to do the wall today because that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be a very, very large... Ooh, a nice bridge. Thank you, guys. That's going to be a very large undertaking that's going to take many days. We also don't have the resources. And... Ooh, what is that? Dude, these windswept... Is this savanna, right? Yeah, the windswept savanna has some of the craziest stuff. I think that's why we have those floating islands is from the windswept savanna. So... Me being a big hater of the windswept savanna, I mean, you know, like, well, why was I hating on it when it makes cool? Like, what is that, right? Like, what is that? Like, you know what I mean? It makes some pretty crazy stuff, but, you know, sometimes I got some strong opinions, that's for sure. Can I wade through this as just one high? Well, I just hop through it. Actually, yeah, that's kind of decently quick. Okay, nice. All right, well, again, let me see if I find anything cool. I did find a few more beehives, so we have, what? 13 now, so 2 more. Not bad. This is a crazy looking cave, dude. I just saw it. We're back to the desert, so that means we're getting pretty close. This is just a bonkers looking cave. Like, just filled to the brim with bad guys. Definitely don't want to go in there. But I figured I'd show it to you. Make sure none of this is going to fall. Really just would rather not die. I mean, we're somewhat close to home. I'm seeing, you know... I mean, we're in the desert. We're seeing the Badlands. I'm pretty sure our house is just right behind that. I think. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. So I'll kind of start to head back a little bit in that direction because, yeah, I mean, we should be getting fairly close, actually. I don't know. Maybe we're too far. No. Yeah, I think we're maybe actually too far north. So we'll go south a little bit. I don't know. And look, a nice little well. Maybe that's a nice sign that we're on the right path. Maybe. Is there anything in these? I forget. I don't think so. Nope. Could put a little chest in there, Mojang. Come on, man. So my confirmation was right. We were a little bit too far south, so we had to start heading north. You see that little land bridge right on my crosshair? Yeah, we were here earlier. So we actually did find our way back, which is very surprising. I honestly was not too confident. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We're good. I thought that was the end. We're good. But yeah. Now I can say I will meet you guys back at the house and actually be confident that I will indeed meet you guys back at the house. If we take our land bridges correctly. Where was it? I don't know. We're just going to go this way. This feels better to go this way anyways. So, well, yeah, let's do this. Well, look at this, guys. We're back home. I don't know how we made it. I really don't. That was a long adventure, and I'm sure here Soul is very tired. So I think for now, since we don't have like a dedicated area for Soul, we will put him inside of our main house. And he will fit just perfectly because we made all of these very accessible to a horse. Very tall ceilings. So, okay. Well, it bonked my head, not his. So hopefully he won't escape. You know, he could end up down there or something, but I don't think he's going to escape. I also don't think I'm going to light up this area, so we'll save that for next episode. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the adventure today. We got Soul. We got, what is the parrot's name? Scrappy, sorry. And then I don't remember. I don't think we named the chicken yet. But we really got to give these guys a home, man. Maybe we'll build like a nice little like green area here. That could be kind of cool, but I kind of want to make like a dedicated build somewhere here. Maybe like out in this field over here. Could be kind of cool. I don't know, but if anything, let's at least put down our beehives since we did get so many of those. Just in case we log into the world and just kind of hang out. They will be able to just, I don't know, multiply slowly. And now we know to put campfires. So like I said, I think I'm just going to do like a ring for now. Like this. So we have this cool pattern on the ceiling already. Now we can't completely and totally fill it up yet. I don't love that the campfires are in the position they're in, but even if they were below them, like further down, I mean, what would that look like? And then, see, I feel like the problem then is that they're just going to like, and you can't break these either. I guess I had silk touch, whatever. We'll put them up here. It's fine. Maybe we could put like trap doors below them to make them look better or something, but also just kind of loud. I don't know. It is what it is. But yes, this looks a whole lot better. Thank you guys for watching. The secret code for today's episode is going to be 8972. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of today's video. Again, secret code is 8972. Well, if I don't see you guys until Saturday, again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be focused on Skyblock for a little bit because it's how I live and pay for my house. And I'm about to have a kid. And look, Soul is dancing, but he got embarrassed. But yeah, there'll be a week of Skyblock. Hardcore will return after that. Don't worry. Please do try out the server. It would mean a lot to me and the team. And yeah. I will see you guys in the next one or in the Skyblock Let's Play. Just kind of depends on what happens. Bye!